Oh. Bleh. Okay. Hi guys. This is gonna be a video about my base. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna do the whole thing, my whole skincare, but I always start with hyaluronic acid and like some kind of essence, from serum or something to make my skin like really smooth and receptive to, you know, the liquids. Rude. I hate this moisturizer and I'm gonna try and get rid of it by just putting it next to my bed and see if it it's supposed to, this hydrating watermelon infused jelly pop collection uses unique jelly textures to give you lasting sheer color, dewy skin, and a healthy glow. So maybe if I keep it next to my bed when I don't always do my skincare, I can like put it on and be, you know, skinified. Because it does not feel nice under makeup. Do I need to shape my eyebrows again? No. Time to do my base. Okay. So, I start off by moisturizing. And then I prime. I like jelly primers. I want to try the new e.l.f. one, but I currently am using the one that has mint. The mint, from the mint collection one. And I'm pretty liberal with it because I find that it's, oh my god, its smoothing effects really kind of do most of the heavy lifting. Like, I'm not trying to cover a lot, I'm just trying to kind of even out my skin tone a little bit. So I like and then I take a flesh tone, my base toned. I'm using the Kylie one because it was on sale when I bought it. And at the time it was really hard for me to find foundation. Now I have a concealer in my own like mouth skin tone and I could rub. Like, honest to God, I am full coverage concealer, light coverage foundation, kind of. That's my general rule of thumb. I also have the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in my own shade. I just am waiting to use that until this is done. Sometimes I cover up my freckles. I don't think so today, because I want to use them as a guide. I keep it pretty sheer. Well, I don't know. It's because I keep it very light. However, I go in with a heavy hand behind it and I just, I really try not to touch or specifically up against my mouth. I shaved finally, so I don't really have to do up here. Just kind of feathering it out. So like, if this was like a little, just like a touch lighter, I could just blend this in and be done. This is very red. I kind of have a lot of neutral undertones, so. All right, so I found that I don't love I don't like looking golden. I'd much rather look red. I'm gonna go and wet my sponge, and then we're gonna do half and half. Okay, so I'm a wet sponge kind of girl. So we're going to do pump here, up here, and like and I normally take some of that and bring it. That works its way all the way down my nose. I clean my cap, rub it on my nose. Like, you know how much foundation you need, so. Oh. So, this half will be the brush side. And, like I said, the primer is doing actually a lot of the work here. On my nose, sometimes I color correct my nose as well. I said the color corrector, but my concealer and the primer is very dry and not put enough on my face, on this side of my face at least. And I don't love my brush for that. But then, yes. I apply foundation directly to my face, and I know that's not sanitary. When I do other people's makeup, I use a scalpel. But yes, I know I'm going over there. They really do the same thing. I'm just terrified of, you know, looking uneven. So, and honestly, as far as like foundation base, you could be done here. Like, sometimes I put a little bit if I feel like my face is really needs to be shaped, but I do a lot of shaping with blush and cream bronzer. Can't find my chapstick anywhere. It might be in my laundry, which means that fucker's getting absolutely cooked. Okay, cream product. Sometimes I put the cream under my foundation or under my blush. Sometimes I put it over my blush to kind of really cut my face. But whoops, I can do like a lighter, slightly weird, like color matching is hard, dude. Color matching is real hard. Again, like, foundation is doing the least amount of work. Literally every other product I put on my face is doing the work. Boop. Hot fuzz today, I guess. If I get blush on my... When I bronze my face in place of contour, it's less to do with like shaping my nose to be smaller or anything, and more to do with just consistency of color. Boop. Because my bronzer is pretty close to my skin tone already. Sometimes I do this with a brush, sometimes I do it with my fingies. It's a lot lighter when I do it with a brush, and it looks a little less like I'm just smearing period blood all over my face. I love looking like I participated in some activities. Just like a little bit. And as far as highlight goes, because I try and put as much powder on at first as possible, and then I put as much cream on as possible, then I move into powder. I like to use, if I had it around, it's not on my desk right now, I like to use the e.l.f. Jelly Pop things. I have a silvery one, and then I have like a more gold tone dual chrome one. But this is Frog. It's a Super Shock shadow from ColourPop. Put it there. And I put highlight on the top of my cheeks now. I don't really... I have a powder. I like to look wet. I'm trying to find how my face catches light. I do like to look wet. Sometimes I'll use just straight up glitter, because that's fun for me. And then setting spray. Oh my god, my hair. Okay, so my tip for freckles. But so I take this, and then I take this. This is the e.l.f. eyeliner pen in espresso, and I touch it, and then I'll do this half for you and this half for you. Fuck. Sometimes I put my freckles on after or before my blush so that it can look super, super natural. And see how you can kind of tell that it's slowly gotten, you know, back to being brown. Boop, 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 boop. It's kind of like the pressure on the tip is slowly, it just like slowly mixes with the actual brown. And like I put a little less pressure the further back on my face I go. And then, you know, I like the freckles directly under my nose to be, like under my eyes to be the most that. And then everything else can just kind of be very light. Sometimes I just do the freckles and the brown pencil, or yeah. And sometimes I do make just like flat out moles like this. I wear sunblock, and I'm still just covered in these things. So it's just my lot in life. They're not sunspots. I'm not interested in fading them. Sometimes you just kind of. All right, lashes, and then we'll say our goodbyes. Oh, fuck. Okay, so this is it. This is how I've so chosen to present myself to the world as. You wanna get close? You wanna get real fucking close. That's as close as it gets. It keeps, sometimes when I was still going out in public, I used to powder the crease of my mouth right here. I don't really have that issue anymore. I don't know what changed, but I use, it's a bronzer. I got this on sale, but it's a bronzer but I use it just to set with because it's around my skin tone. But I really like the luminosity it brings to my skin. I really like the luminosity it brings to my skin. I like how natural, like, of course it looks like I'm wearing makeup. I like looking like I'm wearing makeup, but it looks, you know, it's not completely perfect. You can see these really dark ones back here. You know, my bronzer could, I don't know. I feel like it's fine. I like it a lot. Like, when I was learning to do makeup, I was, you know, super inspired by like drag queens and how they like paint, cut, mouth, whole Monique Hart, Trixie Mattel face. And now I've kind of toned it back. I don't powder anymore. Not like that. And then I just kind of layer things as I see fit. Sometimes I still wear contour, but not that often. I really like this. I look cute. I look cute today. Cool. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, bye. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, Pinterest, and Goodreads, all as Megan_Blush_. You can check out my media channel, formerly Planet Blush, now Megalina. I talk about books, and I talk about The Bachelor. I like, you know, to conversate. I'm also on Discord, Megan_Blush. Yeah. You can check out my last video. It should be something where I'm wearing brown. And you can also subscribe, generally where my face is. Bye guys. Bye.